In the vast world, islands have long been associated with the image of poetic, remote destinations where people dream of white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and absolute peace. However, there are strange islands where reality blends with legend and do not even exist on the map. These islands are the center of countless mysteries, stories, and rumors that, even after centuries, continue to haunt the minds of explorers, sailors, and mystery enthusiasts. These are places that no one can confirm the exact location, have no trace of their existence, but still appear regularly in ancient maps, nautical records, or stories passed down through generations. Why do they exist in people's minds, but not on the ground? What has led to these errors or misunderstandings? Or did those islands really exist, and are now only a fading memory? Let's enter the world of islands that do not exist on the map, where reality and legends intertwine in a fascinating way. 1. The Lost Islands. The beginning of mysteries. Let's start with the story of islands recorded on ancient maps, but no longer seen today. One typical example is the island of High Brazil, one of the greatest mysteries in maritime history. First appearing on European maps in the 14th century, High Brazil is described as a mystical island located west of Ireland, where the sky is always overcast and covered in fog all year round. According to legend, this island only appears once every 7 years when the fog clears. In the remaining years, High Brazil is hidden, disappearing from human sight as if it had never existed. However, the stories of High Brazil are not limited to maps or legends. Throughout history, many captains and explorers have claimed to have seen the island. In 1674, Scottish captain John Nisbet claimed that he landed on High Brazil, where he saw people wearing long robes, rich people, and living in a city of gold. Records of Nisbet's journey spread quickly, making High Brazil a mystery that many others wanted to explore. But then, all attempts to find the island failed, and High Brazil gradually disappeared from modern maps. Another example is Sandy Island, which was recorded many times from the 18th century to the 20th century, located east of Australia. Sandy appeared on nautical charts, voyages, and even updated Google Earth maps in the early 21st century. However, in 2012, when an Australian research vessel decided to verify Sandy's existence, they found only an empty body of water. There was no island in the recorded location. Scientists and cartographers were shocked, and Sandy Island was quickly erased from all maps. So why was Sandy recorded? Was it an error due to misunderstanding? Or did this island once exist, but was lost to the deep sea? Islands like High Brazil or Sandy are not just blank spots on the map, but they also represent dreams, legends of unexplored lands, where people always believe that something magical awaits. But is it just human imagination, or is the truth buried under the flow of time? 2. Imaginary islands. When imagination becomes reality. In addition to the mysterious islands that have been recorded in history, there are also islands that are completely created by human imagination. One of the most prominent examples is the island of Friesland. First appearing on a map in the 16th century, Friesland was described as a large island located between Iceland and Greenland, with a long coastline and majestic mountains. The island was recorded in many documents and was even described in detail in the maps of famous navigators such as Mercator. However, there is no evidence of the existence of Friesland. Historians believe that Friesland may have been the product of confusion or imagination of cartographers of that period. Perhaps due to technical errors in cartography, or because sailors' stories were embellished over time, Friesland became a part of the map that did not exist in reality. However, the constant appearance of Friesland on maps for nearly 2 centuries has raised the question, is it all just a mistake, or is there a hidden truth that we have yet to discover? Another case is the island of St. Brendan, which is said to be located in the Atlantic Ocean. Legend has it that in the 6th century, St. Brendan, an Irish explorer and missionary, found a paradise island with lush trees, sweet fruits, and singing birds. Brendan and his crew spent many years searching for the island, but never found it. However, his story has inspired many later explorers, making St. Brendan one of the most famous imaginary islands. These islands do not exist, but they reflect the deep human desire for unexplored lands where dreams and reality intersect. They are a testament to the power of imagination and how stories can turn the impossible into reality in the minds of generations. 3. Religious islands. From faith to legend. There are not only islands that are the result of cartography or imagination, but also islands born from religious beliefs where people find solace, hope, and sometimes fear. One of the most prominent examples is the island of Avalon in Arthurian mythology. Avalon is described as a sacred island where King Arthur was taken after his final battle to recover and await his return. Avalon is seen as a symbol of immortality and magic, where all wounds are healed and great kings live forever. However, Avalon has never been located and seems to exist only in Celtic imagination and belief. However, the image of this island has been deeply rooted in European culture, becoming an indispensable part of the stories of Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Avalon is not only a place, but also a symbol of magic, hope, and rebirth. Similarly, in Japanese mythology, there is the island of Horai, where gods and immortals live in eternal peace. Horai is a place where there is no war, no suffering, and everything is perfect. However, only those with pure souls can see and enter this island. Although there is no evidence of the existence of Horai, the belief in a paradise island has existed for thousands of years in Japanese culture, inspiring many works of art, literature, and poetry. These islands are not just products of the imagination, but also reflect people's deep belief in good things, unreachable dreams that are always present in the mind. They are paradises in the soul, where all hardships and sufferings disappear, and only serenity remains. 4. When technology challenges myths. With the rapid development of science and technology, the mysteries of islands that do not exist on the map are gradually being solved. Modern tools such as GPS, satellites, and sonar help people have a clearer view of the Earth's geography. Thanks to that, islands that were once thought to exist but disappeared, such as Sandy, Fryland, or legendary islands such as High Brazil, have been removed from official maps. However, this does not mean that the mystery has been completely solved. The disappearance of islands like Sandy has raised many questions about how people understand and record the world around them. Scientists continue to search for explanations for these mysterious phenomena. It may be errors in the recording process, but there may also be geological and climatic factors that cause some islands to actually disappear from the face of the Earth. Meanwhile, mythical islands like High Brazil, Avalon, and Horai live on in the human imagination. They symbolize the mystery and limitless possibilities of the mind, where the limits of reality cannot be bound. Although they are not on the map, these islands still exist in the hearts of people, reminding us of the magic and power of stories passed down through time. 5. Unsolved mysteries. The uncharted islands are not just obscure place names, but also fragments of history, culture, and belief. They are stories of error, fantasy, religious belief, and sometimes even confusion. But above all, they are a testament to the human desire to explore and understand. No matter how far modern technology has advanced, there are still hidden corners, lands that we cannot fully understand. These islands that don't exist are a reminder that the world is full of mysteries, and the journey of discovery never ends. What do you think about these strange islands? Are they just myths? Or did they really exist at some point in history? Share your thoughts And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to continue exploring the magical mysteries of this world. We are always waiting for your shares and opinions.